Hello, welcome back. This is Janet with Janet and Patches. And today we're going to ask you the question, what do you want? What really do you want in your life? What do you want your life to be? What do you feel like, I was born for this, type thing? And so that's a good question. So do you know what you want? And if you know what you want, write it down. And if you can, just put in some brief details about what you want. And most of the time, just about everybody here is looking for that manifestation, that what they dreamed, their desire, that SP, that new job, that home. We all have these basic wanties, I'll call them. But the underlying current for a happy life is having that inner peace. You should watch Kung Fu Panda. That inner peace, that love, that is for yourself, that you're not looking out there to be accepted and loved, because you love yourself first, and that within you are all the answers to all your questions. Really, it's so funny. We're looking for all the answers. We're looking for all the love. We're looking for the finances and everything out there to come here, when it's just backwards. It's everything is here inside you. Everything is here. You are source. So everything you're looking for is right here inside. So how do we get inside to be manifested? Oh, I just don't like that word. To be created. Well, number one, it's already there, because it's already there. Because we are a spirit being. And in the spirit realm, energy, frequency, vibration, whatever you want to call it, it already exists. Why? Because God exists, and He has created everything, and it is written that it is finished. So everything's out there. You cannot imagine or desire what is not already out there, what has not already been in the mind of God. So how do we get that? Well, we got to come to the place. We take those deep breaths. 7 in, 7 hold, 7 out, 7 hold. Do whatever it takes. Slow down. That's the first thing, because there are over 50,000 thoughts. It's going through this mind every minute. You slow down so you can capture those thoughts. And you only and thoughts are just like these clouds going overhead, and they're repeats because this is a computer. And it's got to be reprogrammed. And this repeat gerbil cycle of your life is because it's repeat of these mental habits. It's just mental habits. Excuse me, I just brushed Patches, and he's got this real fine hair. It's hard to get all off of me. Sorry. It's mental habits. And you keep going back to those same mental habits. Look at your lifestyle. Isn't it on like a repeat cycle? And you want to break out of that. And this is how you do it. You start taking authority. You start disciplining that mind not to take those thoughts. The Bible says to bring every thought captive into the obedience of love. Well, it says Christ, but that's love and benevolence. Benevolence is what this whole thing is all about. We were created and in the image and likeness of benevolence. We were created perfect and holy. But then when we came to earth, even though we were just this beautiful, innocent baby, what happens? Then our parents and society started telling us this is good, this is bad, and all of a sudden this is starting to get programmed. And that program has been running for how many decades? So we have to break that and start replacing it by capturing every thought and bring it into captivity. And when we catch those thoughts, those negative thoughts, this anger, that's unforgiveness, we have to capture that. I say, wait a minute, that's not me, because me, that spirit you, is perfect. It's holy, it's loving, it's kind, it's patience, it's opulence. It is everything that is just so beautiful. That's what you are. You are perfect. So you got this perfectness inside you, and call it in your heart. And meanwhile, you got this program that tells you that you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're not, negative, negative, negative. Oh, you'll never amount to much. Whatever it is. And we have to capture those thoughts and realize, hey, that's not me. And you realize that that's a negative frequency and vibration that has manifested into your life, what you're living right now. Does that make sense? Okay, so we go back to, what do you want? What do you want? You were born with this God-given desire and ability. And just because maybe you're a truck driver, or you're an Uber driver, or you're a store clerk, or whatever it is, that does not mean that through the regeneration of the mind that you can't be a millionaire. It's all up to you, because that consciousness, what you are conscious of, is what you are living in, is what you are conscious of, is what is creating your present life. So if you don't like yourself, you know what? That's just bad programming. Because I feel like that picture of the Oreo cookie. Please do not eat the Oreo cookies, but it's a good picture, visualization. You got the center, which is the sweetness of it, and is pure. It's holy, not the cookie. Now, mind you, I'm just using it as a picture. That is pure, and it's holy, it's good, it's benevolence, it's opulence, it's divine health. That is everything. That is your truest essence, and that is what we are learning to live from, because we are reprogramming. Now, the outer layers are, we have a choice. God has given us that free will, that choice to make. Either we keep believing this negative stuff, or we decide that, no, I am good, I am smart, I am wise, nothing is impossible for me. See? But your truest essence is pure and holy, is goodness. But God gave you the free will to decide which way you want to do and how you want to create your life. And it all comes down to you deciding, what do I want? And once you've decided that, then there is this process, there is this opening up, there's this unveiling of you discovering who you are. And that is what I want to leave with you. Sit there and think, what do I want? And this needs to be reprogrammed. And we've already set up how to reprogram it. And it does not happen overnight, because you've had decades of this programming, habitual mental habit of thinking that's limiting you. And now you come to this place, and now it takes practice. It takes practice. It takes persistence to reprogram the mind, start living from the heart, start seeing things, perfect, beautiful, and all. That's what you focus on. Focus on the good, and the good comes back. Only good things come my way every day in every way. Now feel it. Don't just say it. But, what would that feel like? That only good things come my... Wow! That is truly a happy, good thought. And you wake up in the morning and you say that, and you just start believing that, and you attract that. That is what you are. It's like a boomerang. Guess what you're putting out? That's what you're going to get back. So at that, I hope that gives you something to think about. Because that's what's important. You can listen to videos all day and all night. But if you don't apprehend it, if you don't take it and think on it and meditate on it, in the book of Psalms it said to not only to meditate on it, but to chew on it. Chew on it. Chew on those positive, happy things to replace that negative one. So at that, mwah, I love you. I'm so proud of you because, this is probably the most challenging thing you will do in your life. But you can do it because God never gave us... We're waking up to who we are. That's what it is. It's waking up to the divinity, the God consciousness of who we are. So again, I'll see you tomorrow. You have a great and wonderful evening. Bye-bye.